Hello, and welcome back to episode 8 of Keeping It Real with Strix for Space Engineers. So, this is the mod list that I've been using so far for anyone who missed the first episode where I put all of these in, minus the daily needs, which was there but wasn't working. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of other things in. I want my stackable wind turbines, so MA pulls that up, stackable wind turbines. That's not so I can build uber tall towers. I'm probably not going to do more than 2 tall on any of those. It's mostly so I can do warning lights on the top. Because I'm doing a decent little bit of flying around at night at the moment. I don't have anything to sleep through the night, and my nights are very long. So having some nice warning lights would not be a terrible idea. The other thing I wanted to do was add the other daily needs mod, which I'm not finding right now for some reason. Wait, I didn't have the paint gun in? Well, I'm putting the paint gun in because I thought I had that one in. And get my eat, drink, sleep. And I also have plant and cook that goes with that. So now I will need food, drink, and sleep. And I'll be able to work on slowly finding some things to be able to grow and cook. So, got all that put together. I'm going to go ahead and pause this up. I will bring it back once I am loaded into the game. So, interestingly, we can see that all of this is in here. I've got the meat, roast meat, meat soup, all the consumables that are either part of the game or added in by this mod. I have the mod in here with its emergency ration production and everything. I do not, however, have my HUD elements. And that's even after unloading the game, going back and adding in a couple of mods that are used by modders to add in HUD elements, and that still didn't fix the problem. So I'm going to have to do some tinkering with that, and I'll just go ahead and move on for now. Which at this point is finishing up these thruster banks is what's left on this ship. Then maybe a bit of extra greebling and some lighting overall. Let's see, how hard is this Gatling turret going to be to finish? That should not be too bad at all. It's the only thing I have on me. I think I still had some stuff in here. And let's have it craft the rest. Should have plenty for doing that. Yep. And then I'll need to make about 50 more plates. Should get me at least a good start on figuring something out here. Not sure how nice I can make it look. I did kind of just tack them right on the side of the ship. Makes them hard to work with. But they are very functional, and yeah, that's the way I've always done things, is functional first. And that still holds true. I'm just trying to make it nicer looking overall. And I should probably also make some more ammo. I'm down to 1 magazine. That won't go very far against these wolves. I think I like the looks of the small contact Gatling turret over the large one. And the large one does look like a nice modern weapon and whatnot, but I think this one just kind of looks sleeker. I like that. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more steel. Quit hitting the wrong buttons might be effective for me as well. And finally, it's cutting down the rest of the cobalt that I got in the beginning of the game. I think that was like episode 2 or 3 that I picked all that up. Okay, give me my steel. You should be done with it now. And let's see. What, did you forget my colors? You shouldn't have forgotten my colors. Okay, so I definitely can't put anything behind that, or in front of this. Because those blocks will be burned. So let's just go ahead and put some shaping around here then. Don't know how that'll look, but I'll give it a shot. And let's go with the interior corner there, and then flip that back to full blocks, I think. Let's see. Weld up these two. And that one. How does all this come together? Well, it doesn't look terrible. It's not going to let me do the cowling so much that I wanted to do off the front, but let's just see if I can get something that looks protected and halfway decent instead. Oh no. Let's go ahead and copy over what I did on the other side here. I've been mucking around on the Content Engineers server because we finally got that operational again. I'm probably going to put out a video on that later, though what I'm doing there is more or less a creative repair. That being said, I'm trying to build the Content Engineers station, our main doorway into space above where they're doing the city and everything. Being on the planet is still giving me a lot of problems there. So I'm just still hanging out in space and getting everybody set up for space there. The internet has made things quite a bit easier, but not completely leveled out. My computer is now the primary bottleneck I have, because I've just got my little 3.6 gigahertz processor. It's definitely enough to get a lot of things done, but not on a lag-filled planet. Which actually is why I'm wanting to aim this towards going into space as quickly as possible overall. Because in space there's just a lot less lag to worry about in general. And I'm sure you've noticed that there's still some slowdown here and there. Nowhere near as bad as it was on my Mars survival. Parallax were just absolutely destroying everything on that game. And not even in the fun way by going out and blowing things up so that I could fight them off. No, it was just destroying it by existing. Which is no fun. The destruction of a lag. Okay, what do I want to stick in here? I could probably use some form of corner block. Helps if I have my light on so we can see. Yeah, there we go. And obviously, this is still part of the green stripe, so... My god, every wrong button. So we need this to be the green plastic. Now I actually do have the paint gun mod, so I will need to set that up at some point. Build one of them. Because they are really nifty for being able to get into all these hard to reach locations, or painting a half block that's hidden behind another block or something. I see you down there, wolves. And that reminds me that I need some ammunition, and I can make a little bit. So let me grab that bit of ammunition. And we'll play with the wolves. Because now I should be able to get meat. Yeah, I got one on my tail. I am aware. Oh, I've got a lot more than one on my tail. I have an entire pack on my tail. Get back here. Okay, got him. See if I can loot that real quick. They're still dropping parts instead of meat. So yeah, it seems that those mods, or no, there's meat there. I guess they have a chance to drop meat or parts. Fascinating. There we go. There's the other one I shot down. So I'll go looking around in that and figure out if the mod is waiting to update, if it just didn't update when I put it in or what. But it should be working. It just isn't. Alright. Let me heal up and get back up here and get back to welding things. Silly wolves distracting me. That is what we put them in here for, though, is to have them as a little bit of a danger and distraction. I would say the actual danger, though, is those spiders. Not looking forward to going to a planet that has the spiders. But I will at some point. Let's see. This is not terribly armored overall. Whoop. It does help if I have all of my blocks in. These need to be red. Did I do that mess up back here too? No? Alright. I know the other side's correct. And let's see, I've got 11 steel plates left. That's not too much. What have I got for construction components? Oh, that's on the ship here. Let's just go ahead and select show inventories only on the ship. And let's grab stuff out of here. And put all that in here. Don't need any of that. Well, I do need these, but I don't need the rest of it. So, hide empty again. There's that ventral connector full of ice. go. So let's go ahead and grab some interior lights here. They're already on my hotbar, of course. Go back to the green because this is going on the green side. First two are the taxing lights. Back to the red. Those two are the port and starboard running lights. Let's see, that covers the wingtips. And then we have the aft running lights. I wonder, is there an inset interior light for small grids? Oh, there is. That's fantastic. I can still put in the bottom light and the top anti-collision light, which I guess technically that should go on the highest point. So let's just go ahead and put back in the green. Oh, that would need rotating lights for those. But I can't do rotating lights on the bottom because of the flush parking. So I will just stick to interior and flush interior lights to do those. I'm also wanting to put some floodlights on here, but I do not have the iron to get all the parts for those right now. This I can get all running at the moment. Or at least most of it running. And I'll go do the colors and such in just a moment once I get them all welded up. Fortunately, if I don't have enough construction components, I do have some iron bits I can disassemble in here, like these large steel tubes. So let's just move all of this over. And I didn't have any other iron directly. I guess that would be it. So let's go ahead and go to disassemble. Disassemble all these. I think I'm literally short one, but let's go ahead and make a few. Get that welded up. Nope, I was short a couple because I forgot the top lights. And I can't do the bottom one at all for multiple reasons. Not enough iron, and I'm also sitting on it. Okay, so let's go to our lights. So 1 and 2 are the taxing lights. Those are going to be changed out for, well, thank you, Meteor Storm. Those are going to be changed out for floodlights because those are just going to work way better for taxing. So SF-15. Oh, these are hitting close. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Oh, oh my goodness. That just rocked all the way around me. Any ore? Not picking up any ore. Cobalt from one of them. Silicon, platinum. I can't do anything with the platinum at all at this time. But there we go. That was nice and scary. So back to what I was doing with lights. I can hide those in the terminal. I want those as bright as possible so it doesn't mess with their color or anything. 3 was the first one I placed, I think. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so 4 would be the second one. I'm going to slide that to a green. And the rest of this, they can have set up together on the group. So let's get those locked in as 4 running lights. I want them with a 9 radius. We'll see how that works. I might turn that up more. The brightness is fine. Blink interval 3 seconds. Blink length is 50 seconds or 50%. So every 3 seconds it'll blink on off for 1.5 seconds. Okay. Show block and terminal off. Now we've got 5 and 6 were the wingtip lights. Let's go ahead and give that the same 9 radius and the same blink interval, 3 seconds, 50%. Take those off the terminal. And then 7 and 8. Also 9 meter radius, 3 seconds, 50%. For the aft running lights. And then 9 and 10 are crash avoidance lights, though it's only 2/3 of the group essentially. So put that at 9, want it on red, same blink as the other lights. And there we go. So, bunch of flashing red because it's a little bitty ship. And time to go get some iron because we're out of iron. So, don't know how good the charge is on my batteries underneath there. But I know that the main battery itself is actually full. It was done charging. Yeah, this flies much better. So I'm going to grab some iron to get the base started on that. And then I think we go on a nice little scouting trip, see if we can find some magnesium and silicon, because I don't think I have found an actual silicon deposit yet. Let me check my GPS. It would be marked in there if I did. Cobalt, iron, nickel. So, nope, I have not even found silicon yet. I do, however, have my drill in here and should switch to that. There we go. Down the hole we go. Oh, I still have stuff I left down here from last time. With the ship actually having lights, and the way lights work in this game, it's actually pretty well lit up in here just with the Mercury parked on top of it, which is pretty nice. It's however, work on actually getting some iron. That's what I'm here for. Ice is all well and good. Definitely need ice. Especially if I can get this to actually work with the eat, drink, sleep. Of course, it could be working and just not giving me the HUD information. And wouldn't that be hilarious? Eventually I'd have starved to death, not even knowing I was hungry. So yeah, I might actually have the wrong HUD mod in there. I don't know. Much tinkering to be done. Alright, I do have a way to refill my hydrogen on there, so let's just fly up and down. Where does that hole keep going? I hope you guys don't get motion sick with the way I'm flying around here. Because I am just following the path of least resistance as often as possible. That's what water does. Speaking of water, I'm out of half of that equation. Get the H2 back. So how much iron have I packed into there thus far? Not very much. With how quickly it goes through.
Inventory full.
Definitely need to be gathering all the materials I need to start working towards a mining vessel. Because even if I'm just mining stone right now, that would be more effective than coming in and doing things by hand. That being said, I got a lot of other resources that I can't even process right now that I need to get working towards. So I need a refinery. So I need crap loads of iron. And I could use a bit of magnesium so I could make a rifle instead of this little pistol. The pistol takes too many shots to bring down the wolves. Not that its ammo is very expensive, but still. I'm using up all of my gravel to shoot things. I can carry a little bit more.
Inventory full.
The ship can probably carry a lot more, but I'm wanting to go look for magnesium, so I don't want it to be completely full. So that's not bad. Half of one of the cargo containers. Turn off my light. Jump in here. Oh, I'm not parked. I don't have any landing gear. Flick this back on. And let's cruise around the lake and see if there are any other spots here of anything useful. I do want to be a little bit higher though, because I am not able to see what my ship is doing from this height. You know what? Let's go check out that ore processing facility. Let's see what they've got around there. And fly close enough to the ground to scout for ores along the way. And this is where floodlights would really help. They have a 200-meter radius. On large grid, I think the small grid is still like 180 or something like that. Very useful to be able to see things. Quit telling me about the ice over there and tell me about any ore that's around here. let's see, I'm only 80 meters off of the ground, so it's going to pick up what's there pretty decent. I am, however, slowing down because I'm going up. What is my ore detector set at? It should be only 300. It is. But the way those pancakes of ore show up underground. Defensive protocols active. Don't shoot at me. I'm a friendly. I don't got no ammo. Don't let the gun be intimidating to you. It can't do anything. It is just for show. Oh, hey, Magnesium breaks. That is exactly what I want. So that will be a rifle. Some ammo for it. And, of course, some ammo for my gat. I think for right now I'm just going to mark it, though. If it'll show me where it was again. There we go. Just come down over the top of it. And mark for the surface of the Earth-like planet. Come on, laggy. There we go. Yeah, I did all of these with capital P's. I usually do lowercase in the middle, makes it pop out better when you're labeling for multiple planets and orbital areas. And this was magnesium, so Mg, and I believe silicon was also here. Yep, MgSi. So there we go. Now, back to flying over to this place. So I just kind of want to do a flyover, see what they've got over there. See if there's an interior for me to go steal any better tools than I have from, because that would be nice. Anything I can steal from them, I don't have to make myself. The game is getting very upset at me flying around right now. And that just keeps vanishing. Let's go ahead and turn off that and that. Does that help any? No. But I'm only 1.8 kilometers away. I can see it if I'm not looking at it. This is weird. I can actually see it now, though. Probably be very difficult to see because everything is pretty dark at the moment. I can turn off my ore detector because I'm not seeing it useful around here. Alright, so let's come in close, hover over it. Well, I didn't want to break completely yet. Come on. I've got plenty of hydrogen to drop down and fly back up, so that'll work fine. Quit telling me about ore while you're supposed to be turned off. Okay, how much hover time do I have? 1 hour of hover time right now. That's perfect. I think I actually want that. Yeah, that was supposed to be chrome. I'll paint that when we get back. Whoa. I thought I was on there. Access denied. Access denied. Okay, so I'm not going that direction. Gotcha. Do you have another entrance that I can use? No, so this ore processing facility is not a station that I can visit. Fascinating. fly all the way out here just to find out I can't do anything with it. Alright, so at least I got to fly somewhere though. Definitely got to find myself some mercury, some magnesium. There we go, that's what it is. Flying the Mercury, found magnesium. Speaking of magnesium, let's go ahead and pull that back up. That's where we're wanting to go first. If I can mine up a couple thousand bits of ore of that, I should be able to make some basic stuff. Maybe be kind of defended from those meteor showers, because that last one was very, very close and scary. Okay, ship. I've got the brakes on. Come on. There we go. So apparently I've got a nice close section underneath me here. So let's just bring this down gentle. Turn off the thrusters. Alright. Magnesium. You are right here. Just go ahead and right click clear and get through to the magnesium here. Definitely need a little plunge miner. Yeah, it feels like it's deep enough into it to be able to get mostly magnesium. Got a bunch of it queued up for flights back and forth. And back up my twisting hole. Guess I could pull the ship closer to the hole now that I know where that's at. That was a little rougher landing than I wanted it to be, but that's why I've got so much armor on it. So it can handle a little rougher.
Inventory full.
I've only got half of my left hand to work the keyboard with because I'm holding a cigarette that I'm not even smoking.
Inventory
This is an effective way to do things, ladies and gentlemen. Very.
Inventory full.
And even trying to set this up to where I would be getting mostly magnesium, I'm still getting a lot of stone out of it. But of course. What would it be if not a crap load of stone when you need a particular ore? Let's hope that this will be enough that I've got mined up now. I can do a couple more trips before I charge up the hydrogen. Learning how to do that alt middle click quick dump has completely changed the game for me. I know this entire series I've been using it, and most of my Mars survival series, which wasn't even that long, but
Inventory full.
I did learn it while I was playing that series. I haven't known it that long at all. I've been playing this game for, well, when I started playing this game, we didn't have planets yet. Survival mode had just been added, and it was just in space.
Inventory full.
So I've been playing a little while. It's getting ready to move the Factorum encounter. Getting a lot of massive lag here, and that's usually what's going on then. It's starting to unload one and load up another. Okay, there was just a piece or two down here. Yeah, there we go. How much magnesium is this overall? Whoa, hello, wolf. That just scared the shit out of me. Who invited you to the party? Ah. This is why I need ammo. While I'm mining, this ship can be protecting me. You weren't as scary as your partner was. There we go. Now I can head back home. I had just turned off the thrusters to get those on. Oh, there were more wolves. Well, I'm out of here, guys. You want to chase me? I'm just going 4 kilometers over there. Have a nice run. Turn off the brakes and cruise. Now that I'm not dodging in and out of a hole, it's a lot easier to actually smoke that cigarette. I was not smoking. Okay. That's so weird. I've not seen a neutral facility that I couldn't enter before. Kind of makes me want to go attack it, but then it won't be neutral. That, and I am nowhere near starting a fight with anyone. In any case, my wife's few days off are done now, so I'll be able to try figuring out that streaming thing tomorrow. Whoa, don't you do it. Come on, raise up. There we go. Actually, that lighting is working out pretty well on the base. I like that cream colored lighting. It's soft, yet bright. So it's not blinding, but you can still see everything. Very useful. Oh, right. I've got the green lines to be able to line this up nicely. Oh, that's the music. Okay. I'm like, what is that noise? I have music now. That's that noise. Get down here, drop off this meat too. Hey, 28 meat now. So if I could ever figure out getting this mod to work, I can actually eat. But yeah, here in a couple minutes I'll have the materials I need to build the last avoidance light on the bottom there. So let's just go ahead and switch that stuff around. So long since I built it, I forgot. So I do need what for that interior, or the inset light? It needs steel to set down. So no problem. I think I want that middle line right about here. And I can see my battery charge now to see that those are still waiting for a while. Why are you on the light panel? Inset light. There we go. And switch that to the red so it blends in nicely. Don't shoot it. There we go. Components added to build planner. Can't withdraw. Can't get the one interior plate. Now I should be able to. What is the refinery doing? Not the iron. It's doing the magnesium. But there we go. Now I can get my interior plate. So yeah, I will either figure out setting up my first stream tomorrow, or do a bit of off-camera mining of the things that we have found and letting this little basic assembler do its work before logging in. One or the other. Hopefully streaming. Really want to start getting into that. Even though I'll be following chat on my phone, I think it'll still be far more interesting. So if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit the like button down below. And if you want to see what I'm getting up to next time, there's always the subscribe button. So until next time, have a good one.